What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna get to max level the fastest way we can using Monkey D. Luffy. So I'm gonna get from level 1 to level 2550. Okay, so first we need to get the rubber fruit. So let's go ahead and get that. And then now that we've gotten the rubber fruit, first I'm gonna go ahead and get some game passes, so you know we can do this a lot faster. 2 times mastery and fast boats, 2 times drop. That last one we probably won't need that too much.
Anyways, the real challenge is I'll be doing this on mobile. Okay, that looks pretty neat. This is the part where we go ahead and slaughter some bandits.
The best part about using this fruit is the knockbacks, and plus it has M1, so we don't really have to wait on a lot of cooldown time.
Now we're on to the next island. Let's go.
Hello, monkeys.
Okay, now it's time for the monkey quest, and we're only at 12 mastery levels for our devil fruit. Monkey quest complete. It's time we move on to the gorillas. And we should be getting our first move anytime soon. There we go. Right in time for the next island. Okay, so now we're at the pirate village, which is also where we'll find our next boss. And by the time I left the pirate village, I was already at level 61. And I was using 2 times EXP, so I was gaining levels like crazy. And we made a pretty good call in the 2 times mastery game pass because we were gaining a lot of mastery. And at level 200, we have already unlocked 4 skills for our devil fruit. Now we're at the Coliseum, and with all these new moves, it just made grinding a lot easier. Now at level 300, we're on to the next island, which is the Magma Village. Here we can purchase some new abilities like eardrum, aura, and flash step. So now we have eardrums, which will get us to higher locations way easier. And we also have hockey, which is real useful against Logia users, and it boosts our damage significantly.
Now we're up against some military soldiers.
And then on to the military spies. And then at level 344, I finally unlocked my transformation move.
And this is an amazing upgrade because now I'm doing way more damage.
And up next after leaving the Magma Village was Fishman Island. And I gotta say, since unlocking all 5 moves for our fruit, it's been pretty smooth sail. And remember, we're trying to do this the fastest way we can, so I basically live on 2 times EXP. And after hours and hours of grinding, I finally decided that I needed observation hockey. And now that we've gotten observation hockey, let's go back to more punching and kicking. And finally we arrived at the final island we first see. And the more I play, the more I realize that punching and kicking just could never be the fastest way to get to max level. And I was getting bored anyways, so I just went to bed. And the next morning I woke up, I had a crazy idea. What if I was to give Luffy a sword? Now hear me out. Remember that one scene from Thriller Bark when Luffy was possessed by a shadow and then he could use a sword? Let me show you. All I have to do is become that Luffy. And now we need a sword, and the best swords in the game are mythical swords. So let's go ahead and get the Dark Blade. There we go. Now let's see if this helps us go any faster. Whoa, look at that damage. And with the help of observation hockey and Dark Blade, I was able to reach level 700 way faster than I thought. I defeated the Ice Admiral and finally arrived in the 2nd sea. Now we have 1 more sea to go. And from here on out, it was mostly just slicing and dicing. Forward to level 1000, we were at 388 mastery on our sword. And then forward to 1100, this is what our stat looks like.
before I knew it, we were already on the last island in Second Sea. Swordsman Luffy's really killing it right now. And the moment we've all been waiting for, level 1500. Now we get to witness the Rip Intra battle before we go to Third Sea. Why'd you have to do him like that? Talk to Mr. Captain at Green Zone. Here we go, guys. It's about to happen. Finally about to enter Third Sea. There we go. Would you look at that? Home sweet home, baby. Finally, Third Sea. Look at that water. Okay, I think it's time we get grinding. Let's put on the warrior helmet I got from the Coliseum quest.
Now let's see how much damage my sword does. Ooh, 2,890. That's not half bad, and I haven't even fully mastered my sword yet. And by the time I was over level 1600, I have already fully mastered my sword. And it was doing crazy amount of damage. And that's when I noticed I had this challenge in the bag. There was no NPC that could stand in my way. I was sliding through this game like a knife through butter. Forward to level 2000, this is what my stat looks like. And we only have 550 more levels to go. At level 2100, I was finally able to put some stat points in my fruit, so I could start using my fruit as well as my sword. Anyways, we defeated the Cake King, and after that, we kept grinding and grinding and grinding until finally I was at level 2400. And at this point, the rubber fruit was doing some crazy damage as well as the dark blade. So at this point, this game will be over in a jiffy. Level 2501, just a few more levels and we'll be there. Almost there, almost there. Just one more NPC and boom, there we go. Finally, guys, we are at maxed level. And this means we've finally completed our quest, and that should mark the end of this video. But before we go, let's head back to our closet for our final look. That's more like it. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.